Welcome to the fascinating world of poultry, a realm where over 70 billion chickens are raised each year across the globe. That's a staggering number. Imagine flocks so vast they outnumber humans by almost 10 to 1. Chickens have become an essential part of our food system, providing eggs and meat for billions of people every single day. Yet most of these birds spend their lives in industrial farms, often in crowded conditions with little room to move or express natural behaviors. But, today, we're turning our attention to a kinder, more natural approach, free-range farming, where chickens are given the freedom to roam outdoors and live as nature intended. Free-range means chickens get sunlight, fresh air, and the chance to scratch in the dirt, much closer to their wild roots. They can forage, explore, and interact with their environment, leading to healthier and happier birds. The market for free-range products is booming, now worth over £14 billion and growing fast. Consumers are increasingly seeking out eggs and meat from animals raised with care and respect. In places like the UK and Australia, nearly half of all eggs sold are free-range, reflecting a major shift in consumer values and priorities. People are voting with their wallets for better animal welfare. People want food that's better for animals, the environment, and themselves. They're looking for options that align with their ethics and support a healthier planet. Free-range farming reconnects us to the land and the process behind our food. It's about sustainability, ethics, and making conscious choices that benefit everyone. Farmers, animals, and consumers alike. As we dive into the technology and practices behind free-range poultry, we'll see benefits for chickens, from improved health to more natural behaviors. The land also thrives, as rotational grazing and natural fertilization help restore soil and promote biodiversity, creating a more resilient ecosystem. Even small changes in farming can make a big difference. Whether it's a large commercial operation or a backyard co-op, every step toward free-range practices counts. So, let's step into the hopeful world of free-range poultry farming together. The adventure begins now, and the future of farming is looking brighter than ever. When you hear the term free-range, you might picture happy chickens wandering across wide, sunlit fields, pecking at bugs and grass, living as nature intended. It's an image that appeals to our sense of animal welfare and natural living, but the reality of what free-range means can vary dramatically depending on where you are in the world, and even from farm to farm. In the United States, for example, the label free-range is surprisingly flexible. It can mean that a barn simply has a small door that's open for just a few minutes each day, giving chickens only minimal opportunity to step outside, if they even notice the door at all. There's no legal requirement for how big the outdoor area must be or what it should look like. The space could be tiny, bare, or even uninviting, so the term can be misleading for consumers who imagine something much more idyllic. In contrast, European standards are much stricter. For a farm to be certified as free-range, each chicken must have at least 4 square meters of outdoor space, and that area is usually covered in grass or other vegetation. Birds in these systems get access to the outdoors during the day, where they can forage, dust bathe, and express their natural behaviors, scratching, pecking, and exploring. True free-range farming is about more than just opening a door. It's about creating an environment where chickens can truly thrive, move freely, and live healthier, more natural lives. Chickens need space to run, stretch their wings, and engage in social behaviors that are essential for their well-being. They also need shelter to protect them from harsh weather and predators, but it's equally important that they spend time in the sun and breathe fresh air. Sunlight and open air are vital for their health, helping to keep them active and content. Understanding these differences empowers us as consumers. When we know what free-range really means in different places, we can make more informed choices and support farming practices that prioritize real animal welfare. So next time you see free-range on an egg carton, remember, not all free-range is created equal. Look for details, ask questions, and choose products that align with your values. Every free-range chicken's journey begins as a simple egg, nestled safely in a warm nest or carefully arranged in incubator trays. This is the very first chapter in the story of a chicken's life, and it's one that's full of promise and potential. These eggs come from carefully selected parent flocks, healthy hens and roosters chosen for their vitality, temperament, and strong genetics. Farmers pay close attention to the well-being of these parent birds, ensuring the next generation starts off with the best possible chance. On some Australian farms, eggs are hatched right on the barn floor, rather than in a separate hatchery. This unique approach allows chicks to immediately connect with their environment, learning the sights, sounds, and smells of their new home from the very first moment. Before hatching, the barn is meticulously prepared. Clean, soft wood shavings are spread across the floor, creating a comfortable and hygienic bedding. Specialized equipment gently places the eggs, minimizing stress and ensuring each one is safe and secure. The entire barn is transformed into a giant incubator, where temperature and humidity are monitored and adjusted around the clock. This careful control mimics the warmth and moisture a mother hen would provide, giving the eggs the perfect conditions to develop. After about 19 days, the magic happens. Tiny chicks use a special egg tooth to break through their shells. It's a remarkable process, and each chick emerges ready to begin its new life. For their first week, these vulnerable chicks are kept in a warm brooding pen, under gentle heat lamps. Here, they have easy access to fresh water and are closely monitored to ensure they're comfortable and thriving. Their diet consists of a specially formulated, nutrient-rich starter feed. This isn't just about growing quickly, it's about building strong bones, a resilient immune system, and a healthy foundation for the future. With attentive care and the right nutrition, these chicks grow into robust, energetic birds, well prepared for the adventures that await them outdoors. The focus is always on natural, steady development, never on rushing. This approach helps ensure the birds are confident and well-adjusted. These early days are crucial, setting the stage for a lifetime of foraging, exploring, and thriving in a free-range environment. It's a gentle, nurturing beginning, one that gives every free-range chicken the best possible start. Their adventure truly begins here. Once strong and feathered, young chickens are gradually introduced to the outdoors. At first, they spend just a few hours outside, but soon they're roaming pastures up to 8 hours a day. Here they scratch for insects, peck at grasses, and take dust baths, natural behaviors vital for their well-being. At night they return to the safety of the coop. Foraging provides only part of their diet, so farmers supplement with quality grains and minerals. This active lifestyle leads to leaner, stronger muscles, and less fat than industrially raised birds. The result? Meat that's firmer, more flavorful, and a testament to a life well lived. The pasture is their gym, restaurant, and playground. How we raise animals shapes the food we eat. Enter the mobile chicken coop, a house on wheels that's revolutionizing free-range farming. These coops move to fresh pasture every few days, reducing parasites and giving chickens new ground to explore. Healthier birds mean less need for medication, and the land benefits too. Chickens fertilize the soil as they forage, and moving the coop lets grass recover and grow back stronger. This cycle builds healthier, more resilient pastures. Many mobile coops are high-tech, with solar panels powering fans, automatic doors, and feeding systems. Doors open at sunrise and close at sunset, keeping chickens safe without constant farmer supervision. Automated food and water systems ensure the flock's needs are met. This innovation lets farmers manage large flocks efficiently while maintaining high welfare standards. It's a win for chickens, farmers, and the environment. Mobile coops are the future of sustainable poultry. The journey from hen to breakfast table is a blend of gentle care and smart technology. Hens lay eggs in cozy private nesting boxes, which are designed to keep eggs clean and safe. Many farms use sloped floors and conveyor belts to collect eggs without breakage. Eggs are transported to a central point, then placed in trays that minimize damage. At the processing plant, robotic arms handle eggs with care, moving them through washing and sanitizing. Eggs are candled, passed over bright lights to check for defects. A solenoid unit taps each egg to check shell strength, then sorts by size. Robotic arms pack eggs into cartons labeled with farm, date, and grade. Finally, eggs are refrigerated and shipped to stores, ensuring freshness. Every step is designed for quality and safety. Free-range eggs reach you as fresh as possible. It's a modern marvel from nest to supermarket. Free-range chickens live longer, more active lives, so processing them requires special care. Equipment is adjusted for firmer muscles and stronger bones. Standard settings won't do. Machines like pluckers and viscera extractors are recalibrated for these robust birds. After cleaning, advanced systems use sensors and cameras to portion each bird precisely. Cuts are made based on weight and muscle thickness, minimizing waste and ensuring consistency. The result is meat with richer color, firmer texture, and deeper flavor. This quality reflects the bird's natural diet and active life. Processing honors the animal and delivers exceptional food. Free range isn't just about how chickens live, it's about how they're handled every step of the way. Free-range chicken and eggs cost more, but that price reflects real animal welfare and quality. Higher costs come from more land, longer lifespans, better feed, and extra care. You're paying for a more humane, less intensive system. Free-range meat is leaner, higher in protein, and rich in nutrients like selenium and vitamin B12. The taste is firmer, richer, and more complex, thanks to a varied diet and active muscles. Choosing free-range means investing in better food and a better food system. It's a vote for animal welfare, environmental health, and superior flavor. Sometimes, you really do get what you pay for. Let's explore a more exotic poultry relative, the pheasant. Pheasant farming is a niche, producing lean, flavorful meat prized in fine dining. Raising pheasants is similar to chickens but with unique challenges. Eggs are incubated at precise temperatures and humidity for about 24 days. Chicks, or poults, start in warm brooding houses, critical for survival. Pheasants can be aggressive, so farmers use gentle beak masks to prevent fighting. Mature birds move to large, netted outdoor pens filled with vegetation and perches. The meat is lean, firm, and has a distinctive gamey flavor. Pheasant is often roasted or braised, a delicacy in many cuisines. Pheasant farming shows how poultry practices adapt to raise unique, prized birds.